What's up guys, and welcome to Slice Bike and Car channel. And today with me we have the Gen 3 KTM Duke 250 LC4C engine. This is the updated version of the Duke 250, the Gen 3 Duke. So you can look at it how it looks. This is the 2024 model, and it comes with the orange and grey color. Looks really good and futuristic, very cyberpunk styling that they have given. And you can see the panels, how they are designed on the bike. Let's just get a good look of it. So this bike comes with the 250cc liquid cooled engine, and it comes with the underbelly exhaust. Where's the underbelly exhaust? Yes, it comes with an underbelly exhaust over here. Looks good. And the best thing that I liked about the bike is it comes with the right side mounted suspension, which is the WP Apex rear suspension. Looks really good. So this is a 249.07cc engine, as it's written over here, and it comes with the front WP Apex suspension, which comes with most of the KTM bikes. The WP brand is a brand that's developed by KTM themselves. It's the in-house KTM brand. You can see the LC4C branding over here too. And yeah, this is how it's designed. So let's put on let's switch it on and see how the screen looks. So it comes with the switchable ABS in the back, comes with the quick shifter too, and the switches seem like very mid quality, not very good, but I was just riding the bike and the stability of this bike is amazing while riding at high speeds, and you will see me riding at high speeds further on in this video. And they have updated the headlights too. But one thing is, I really didn't like the switches quality because they are very they don't feel like as premium as Japanese brands. But overall the look is really stylish and futuristic, which I kind of like and dig. And yeah man, this bike kind of has some vibrations in the foot peg and in the handlebar. Not as much as the old KTM's, but it is there. It is clearly there, and it can be felt through the handlebars very easily, and also the foot pegs. It is very much prominent. And also it comes with the trellis frame, which I am a very big fan of because trellis frame bike handle very good. And yeah, the brakes, it comes with Brembo brakes, I think, just like every other KTM bike. Yep, there is a Brembo branding over here. And if you see the disc, it comes with this kind of disc where the middle section of the disc is cut out, and which gives it a better it just makes the disc brakes lighter. It makes this metal way lighter by reducing all the extra parts on the disc. So this looks bigger and looks much better than a regular disc brake. Tubeless tires, MRF tubeless tires. Yep, that's all about it. Switchable ABS. Ride modes. Are there any ride modes? Let's just see. Okay, I don't want to mess much with the settings, so let's just keep it at where it is. Okay, now let's just get to the good part, that is riding the bike and giving you a particular idea about how it feels while riding. Let's get on to it. Start the bike. So I think all services are done with this bike. There are no more services as far as I recollect. My friend has given me the bike for today, so he told me that all services are completed, but I'm not very sure about it. I think only 2 services are completed. So yeah, let's just get to riding the bike and seeing how it feels. So right off the bat, the acceleration on this is really powerful, and it handles very well. It's very stable on the road, and it feels very planted and very grounded into the ground. Not as flickable or as nimble as commuter bikes. It gives a very sporty feeling that is very inspiring and gives you a lot of confidence in corners, which is a very good thing. And basically this is a sporty engine. The KTM 250 is a straight up sporty engine, and it just revs, and it's very happy in the higher rev band. In the lower rev band you may feel a lot of lack of pickup or power, but once it crosses 6000 RPM it just moves like a piece. So let's just rev it out a bit and see how it feels. So like I said, the top end is really cool on this bike. One of the most quickest 250cc's I've ever ridden till now, and that run was really exciting, really powerful, really exciting run. Let's do another speed run. Take a U-turn. I wouldn't recommend riding so fast, but for you guys, for the review, I am doing this. So yeah, the bike is really good, performs really well in the top end as I just showed you, but there is some kind of vibrations present in the foot pegs and the handlebar. I can clearly feel the vibrations right now in the handlebar, and in the once you start revving it higher above 6000, it's very prominent in your legs and in the foot pegs. One more thing I would like to tell about this bike, that the quick shifter is butter smooth. Man, gotta give it to KTM, because the quick shifter just worked like a fucking beast, man. It worked like a fucking beast. It was so good, it was so smooth. That's how a quick shifter should be. The older quick shifters were not as smooth as this, but this rocks. This quick shifter is amazing. No fucking doubt about it. So yeah, let's go to some more top speed videos where I'm revving out the bike and trying to hit higher speeds. Cutting to that right now. So final verdict on my bike is the Gen 3 KTM Duke is an awesome update from the previous generations. The bike feels really good. The vibrations are way low. Quick shifter is buttery smooth. I really love the quick shifter on the bike. And yeah, it's a highly recommended 250cc motorcycle. It is a expensive motorcycle, but you get a lot of features for it, like switchable ABS, quick shifter and stuff for just 3 lakhs. So highly recommended 250 liquid cooled motorcycle, must buy. So take care guys, and let's meet in the next video.